sons, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, today is June 21st, 2022. It is 3:37 a.m. Alright, so this is my back end. I was kind of shocked to see I have 2016 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. I don't know where you guys have been, but I've been here quite some times. But you guys finally found my channel. I know many of you are not true Sussex squad, but the true ones, welcome. The ones that's not the true ones, you know, hopefully I fish you out and then block some of your comments, because I think I saw 2 of them yesterday. I removed the comment, and at the same time I went on my thing and block you guys. You will not see your comment because your comment was too stupid to be seen by others. But anyway, the good true Sussex squad, welcome. Yesterday I was editing. No, I didn't edit anything because my mood just went straight down after I saw what YouTube did to my video. So let's check this video out, because this video is doing pretty well. This is another video that went up. My viewership went pretty high for the first time it came out. So far it has 2.6 thousand subscribers. So let me show you. It had nothing. It had no problem when I uploaded it, so I made it public right away. So as you can see right now, it has no problem. When you see the green light, it has no problem. Okay, none of my videos after this from this point on has no problem. I upload them. Okay, so that was the same thing with this video. It had no problem when I uploaded it, but yesterday when I turned on my computer, and after it had over 1,000 views, and then they turned this to yellow, and that's where my problem went, and I went on my ranting moment. And then because of that, I put this video out. I redid it. 3 minutes and 26 seconds. I redo it. It only had 165 views. And this video, by the way, I've had it for years. I've had it for like 2 years, never made it public. You see that one? Look at this thing here. I never do a thumbnails for it. I have it quite sometimes, but I redid it yesterday because I was so freaking pissed of what YouTube did, and I redo it and put it out. There it is. It's been up here. There it is right here. Same thing. Never made it public. I keep on switching the date. See, I have it until November 30th, 2023. So I'm probably gonna delete it now because I redone it. And I have another one. I never showed it. But anyway, let's go on Twitter. I had some tweets I didn't finish yesterday because I was tired from recording. But I've added, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to it. So let's go on Twitter. And this is the first one. How that awful couple went out of their way to be awful to Archie and Lillie. And I think I covered this on one of my videos yesterday, and it's from that one. So let's read this, okay, and then focus on that. All right. Thank you, Robert Lacey, for telling the world Kensington Palace staff bullied Meghan. Prince William and Kate raised suspicions of Meghan before meeting her. The staff admit isolating Meghan using derogatory terms and hashtags in Kensington Palace group chat. All right, and then royal family lied. That's a hashtag. Like I said, I went over this yesterday, but that specific comment, I think it's new. Prince William split the household from Prince Harry after Meghan bullying claims. Allegation against the Duchess of Sussex led to a bitter row between brothers who were once inseparable, says the author Robert Lacey. I don't know what they mean inseparable, because Harry was never treated right by William. Alright, so he was leading him to do negative things so he could look good. For example, look at the swastika's uniform. There was a place where I read it was William who suggested for Harry to wear it. Okay, and Harry was furious because there were, you know, things that were being said about him, so he was pretty upset about that. So it was William who, from my understanding, who gave him the idea to wear that. And then still, every now when you hear the derangers, you know, talking about racists and all of that, they're always pointing that specific thing about Harry, when in fact the mastermind was the older brother. Okay, Lacey wrote, quote, William, for his part, felt just as strongly about Meghan and the need for her subversive agenda to be removed from the operation of the British monarchy, which she did not appear to understand or respect. And one of the comments I read, for an institution who's been there for centuries, and then for Meghan, who just came in for a few seconds to dismantle the monarchy, please, these people are crazy. Okay, and I read that. I'm gonna read only the part that is highlighted because I read the whole thing on one of the videos yesterday. But now William had seen enough of his sister-in-law to feel sure that sadly he did not know her, and that many of his reservations linked unhappily with what Knauf's colleagues had alleged. William believed Meghan was following a plan, that's the thing here, quote, agenda, and quote, was the word he used to his friend, and the accusations had just heard were alarming. Kate, he said, had been wary of her from the start. Okay, they didn't even know her. All of this is based on hearsay, what other people say, and then they made their conclusion.
I just don't think I have as many supporters in that environment than I did. They see me as a threat of some kind, and I'm here to do good. I'm not a destructive person. I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path, and I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it? Where is she going to use it? Why do the public still support her? When I say public, you go into an engagement and there's a great many people there.
And this one never even met her, or, you know, to know who she is. Okay, let's read that paragraph. Meghan portrays herself as the victim. She is the victim. Recall one Kensington Palace staffer, quote, but she was the bully. People felt run over by her. The 5 a.m. emails. They didn't know how to handle this woman. My God. They thought she was a complete narcissist and sociopath, basically unhinged, which was why the pair of them were drawn to each other in the first place, both damaged good. They all, those people and that, who work for the royal family and the royal family, they all are baggage for God. All right, so this is the one that I want to focus on. Okay, how that awful couple went out of their way to be awful to Archie and Lillie. Let's see here. Kate Middleton thrown by Elizabeth question as she admit she hasn't had video call yet. Was it? There was one video, I would say 2 or 3 days ago, I did a recording, and then I was looking for that G7 summit where First Lady Jill Biden was sitting with, what's her name? With Kate. And there was one part I wanted to share with you, but for some reason they copyrighted, and I can hear when I put the video into my editing software, it will not read it. So they put some sort of an encrypted thing here for the thing to not be able to read it. So it wasn't that. These were the part that I wanted to show you guys, because that question was asked near the end. Okay, so she even answering the question, she looked so shocked when they asked her question, because they cut the meeting really quickly, because after all the professionals were talking and all of that, and then when it's time for them, Kate and Dr. Jill Biden, to do their part, to contribute to the conversation, Dr. Jill Biden already said her part, but when it's time for Kate, they cut the meeting short. And it was to that part I wanted to show you guys, but it's messed up.
We look forward to this being the start of the conversation, and we're going to now move to some group photographs, I think.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your Royal Highness, do you have any wishes for your new niece, Lilibet?
Oh, I wish her all the very best. I can't wait to meet her, because we haven't yet met her yet, so hopefully that will be soon.
Have you made time with her?
No, I haven't, no.
Let's go.
Thank you. Straight back.
Straight back.
Okay, quote, Meghan was fed up with the lies at the palace and how she was being treated, especially by Kate, the alleged source sensationally told and touched. Quote, she made Meghan life hell by treating her like an outcast and silently just looking on her as the press criticized her sister-in-law at every turn. Kate never welcomed her into the family. See, that matches with what I just read up there from that screenshot. The publication makes the outrageous allegation that Kate snubbed Meghan on the very personal level. She apparently didn't want to hold Archie, and Kate rejected Meghan's repeated attempt to get the cousins together. Wow! This part I didn't know. Wow! Huh. The source told and touched, claiming that Kate never really liked her. That matches with what from the other thing that I just read. Yeah, she never gave Meghan a chance at all. Wow. Okay, Royal Highness Prince William and Kate finally met their nephew Archie a week after his birth. Meghan and Harry had already introduced their son to the Queen. George, Charlotte, and Louis didn't meet their cousin Archie for 2 months. Wow. And were first introduced to him at a charity polo match, royal expert claim. So it was that polo match where we see Harry and Meghan and Archie under a tree, and Harry, looking at Archie, different pictures, but one of them was that. And then when I first came across that picture, I remember saying, I'm sure Harry was very happy to have that experience, because before that, when he played polo, there were all those other families sitting around and he was the only one who didn't have a wife and child or children, you know. So I used that picture to explain that chain of thought. I remember saying that. Worse was to come. In the Sussex's televised interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan claimed that Harry, in a conversation with a member of the royal family while Meghan was pregnant, had been asked how dark his son's skin might be. Given that his wife was biracial, the implication was that this was a racist remark. What is it? I finally finished watching V video after the Jubilee. So yesterday was the day that I finished watching it, because I was so pissed after seeing what YouTube did to my video. So I was completely down. I didn't even edit, and I had the computer all to myself yesterday. I could have edited some of those videos. So instead I just went and worked with my son. Even though he's on summer break, he still have to read, so there's some packages for him to do. So I was reading with him, asking him questions. So he has some issues with reading comprehension, so I was helping him with that. But anyway, let's get back to this. So who said it? The couple subsequently ruled out the Queen and Prince Philip, and I can also rule out Prince Charles. I've been told who was responsible, and I am convinced as I'm reading this, how they really rule out almost everybody and left one of the 4 people, but they don't name him. Okay, you could draw the conclusion yourself. Okay, I've been told who was responsible, and I'm convinced the remark was made during the light-hearted exchange. As one source told me, quote, "It was not meant to be taken seriously, and the entire situation has been taken out of context. What followed is frankly unfair and appalling." But this is the thing. They like to put like inflicting pain onto others. Okay, they keep, oh, this is I was just joking, but yet you saying those stuff, these things really hurt. The person said it's not fun, it's not funny for them, but yet you keep on inflicting those verbally abused pain onto others. Okay, not surprisingly, Harry's remark infuriated William. That's the thing, they turn it as if they're the one who got hurt, but yet they're the one who started it. Okay, quote, "We are very much not a racist family," he told reporters afterward. Okay, that was a good screenshot. Okay, so there's 5 quote retweet. All right, so there's no comment on that. Let's see here. Okay, so they retweeted it. Okay, how that awful couple went out of their way to be awful to Archie, Lillie. Okay, so they retweeted here, and then they put those hashtag. Okay, awful people to those 2 children. Okay. Okay, that's why it's clear that the royal family lied. Okay, so that's it with that. Let's go to the next tweet. So I only read the retweet quotes that they had. There's no comment under it. Next tweet. Okay, her mask just slipped, like it did 2 days before the royal wedding, when she thought appropriate to provoke and say hurtful things to a bride who was already dealing with enormous pressure and the imbecility of her father. Okay, let's see, 15 seconds. Wow, look at her face. Oh my God. I wonder what she said. Okay, let me mute it. There's a music. What did she say here? Look at her face. Damn. Man, I do not want to be around these people privately, because you could see, look at that. Look at that. Here. Oh my God. I guess him and the other, that's exactly that. Look at that one. That's the same kind of thing. Oh my God. I'll come back to this. Let's start from the top. Okay, as some of you noticed, she is cussing under the number at the end. Very short-tempered woman, it seems. Yep, not really. Quote, calm, sweet, polite, forever perfect saint, and quote, her PR communication lied. The royal family lied. The hashtag, I'm laughing. Okay, that's the video I was referring to earlier. I was going to need our tech-savvy squad to put this Mean Girls video. Why do you think Camelot was happy to spread the Kate made Meghan cry lie, both mean racist? Okay, for a second. Can we hear what she said?
Still here, as is Vicky Young for the BBC. But let's still here.
The cleaning lady was doing her job. She didn't know she was on, how do you call this? Video call. Mean girl, KK Kate. This who annoyed her this time. There's a laugh. The woman has a short temper. Look at her aggressive eye. Yep. Any guesses to what she was saying? Did it look like, watch it? Okay, it looks like I don't want to see them. Was that, when was that? Let's start. Damn. Whew. Oh my god. What the is happening to her? It slipped at the wedding when she wore white. Okay, the eyebrow are positively villainous. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god. Let me move on to the next tweet. Wow. Yep, very short-tempered. And for someone who married into a family to think that they... You know what? Let me shut my mouth. Next tweet. Help. And there's the crying and there's the laughing. Okay, Prince William at 40. Show the thread. Oh my god, he does look like him. There's... Oh my god. The squad don't miss a damn thing. He does look... Oh my god. Let's see. OMG. Yes, this will be William. He already have the body, walk, hair, and nose. There's the laugh. The squad are just laughing. Let me go into it. Prince William at 40. Oh my god. He does look like him. Look at this. Let's face it. It's literally a glimpse of what he'll look like soon. Oh my god. Look at his body composure. Oh my god. But look at him. He's much older. He stands taller than William. You know, the alignment and stuff. Look at him. Oh my god. Let me see. What in the world happened to Pool Sweet William? Okay. That's what happened to Wild Boy Prince William when royal family lie. That's the hashtag. Oh my god. Okay, my daughter said he looks like Mr. Byrne from The Simpsons. Oh, yeah, I always said that. Yep. Okay, I said the same thing. There's the laugh. The way I cannot breathe because too much laughter. I'm telling you, the squad be throwing some shade on Twitter. Okay, there's the laugh. Literally spit out my pop, or quote. So she was drinking her quote. Lord have mercy. Again, they need to check to see if this man has a pulse. He. Now that's just mean. LOL. Funny but mean. But that isn't this his uncle or something from, you know, whatever, his family. At least that's a warning for him to do something about it. Okay, we know this is a Wild Boy William because the jacket fits properly. And the pants both fit and are tailored to the correct length. Also, the royal family life. That's him without editing. Imagine Kate. Okay, you all also wrong for this. Funny as hell though. Okay, I actually thought it was him. How sad. He does look like him. Yeah, he does look like him. There's a Harry. Whenever I see this, I did a... What is it? One of the squad put this picture out and says something like... to caption this, and one of the thing that I respond to is Harry talking about his medals, like he what is it, do you like my medal, I serve, and all of this. I don't know, I forgot exactly how I put it, but there's the guy behind him. That's the squad were saying they wanted to know who he is, and a couple days later I think I come across someone who put out that he's one of the Queen close securities or something like that. But anyway, let's move to the next tweet. I have a lot more to share with you because these are things I added to what I had already had. Okay, so according to this hack, Mr. P. Ford, who is he? Okay, Peter Ford. Okay, the best and most widely heard entertainment reporting in Australia and New Zealand, allegedly. Retweet doesn't necessarily mean I agree, just that I think it's interesting. Okay, so nobody I know follow her. Okay, the royal family lie, but now they are blackmailing Meghan, and by leaking that story, the royal family is giving the likes of Mr. Peter Ford the go-ahead to continue smearing Meghan by arriving at conclusion with no evidence. Okay, let's see here. Showbiz guru Mr. M.P. Ford, okay, they tag him, has the latest on Buckingham Palace investigation into bullying claims against Meghan Markle. Let's listen to this. A minute and 44 seconds.
It was the bullying claim that rocked the royals, but it has now been revealed that Buckingham Palace did investigate what actually happened to Harry and Meghan. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was an official inquiry that was undertaken, funded by the Queen herself. Now, what is interesting is not so much the story, but as always with me, it's about the story behind the story. So what came out yesterday in the Sunday Times newspaper, very reputable newspaper, clearly the info was leaked to them. The story came out that the results of this inquiry into Meghan's bullying of staff members at the palace doesn't paint a very pretty picture of her. But we're never going to...
All right, so let's hear it. Let's hear it. Because Meghan have been working for almost 17 years, okay, with professionals, okay? Everyone she has worked with for almost 17 years have nothing but positive things to say. And like I've always said, she only been there for a few seconds over there, okay, with the royal family, for them to claim she's bullying. What is the bullying? So put it out. Okay, I hope, now that they claim they have the result of it, so I hope her lawyers get into it and get the information. I hope Meghan really follow through with that. Now that they claim the investigation is over, I hope her lawyer go and ask to see the investigation. I don't think they even talk to her. I don't even think they talk to her. All right, but let's continue with the BS.
To see it. It's never going to be made public for a variety of reasons. Now, that is why I think this is an interesting story. Is this almost like sending a warning shot to these two, saying...
Warning shot for what? What warning shot? They're minding their own business. Warning shot for what?
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did. Absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife of the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
I would like to thank Lord Dyson and his team for the report. It is welcome that the BBC accepts Lord Dyson's findings in full, which are extremely concerning. That BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia.
She's awful. She's awful. She's awful.
It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said. The interview was a major contribution to making my parents' relationship worse and has since hurt countless others.
I'm telling you, these people, they are fully nuts up there. Most nuts people who are crazy, they think they create something in their head, they respond to it in their head, and then they go crazy with the response that they come out of it. What warning shot? What is Meghan and Harry are doing? They're just minding their own business. Every weekend or every other weekend, they're doing their Polo's charity work. They're hanging out. What warning shot? The only thing I could think of is probably Harry's book. And I hope Harry stick to his gun and does whatever he wants. Explain his perspective of things. Like Meghan lawyer said, you can measure people's inner feelings or what they experience and whatever. So I think they're just saying this BS. The same freaking bull plant they did with they come out with the Oprah interview, doing all this crazy stuff when Meghan and Harry were just responding to headlines that they were talking about them. They're using that. This is why they didn't come out yet. Okay, I'm telling you, these people are freaking nuts, and then they only know how to do tactical stuff. I'm sure they had this out, you know, whatever, if they actually did an investigation. I'm sure they had it a long time ago. They're waiting for something else to come out because they keep on playing games with people's lives. And now that, what is it? Harry and Meghan gonna have, Harry's gonna have his book out. Okay, they're probably doing this as if, you know, to use that against him. They have nothing against Harry anymore. Harry's not afraid. You know, they're gonna have the court, if they feel like they have something on Harry, on Meghan. Meghan knows how to deal with it. She's not afraid of them. My God, this is a tactic to prevent them from doing something, whatever it is that they want to do. Oh my God, they're gonna do bullying claim on me. Meghan knows she didn't do anything like that. So why she has to be afraid of? What warning shot? All right, let's see.
We've got some info in our bottom drawer here that is not very pretty. Maybe we all should have a bit of a truce here. I think that's how it reads to me. Otherwise, why?
What truce? What freaking truce? What did Harry and Meghan do to these people? Again, this is the same stupid blueprint they've been doing. As early as the Oprah interview, the nonsense that they went. They create this nonsense about Meghan bullying people before the Oprah interview, okay? And now they're doing that as if they have something on Meghan. Meghan knows herself. She knows she didn't do anything, so she has nothing to worry about. What the hell is wrong with these people?
Displayed woeful incompetence when investigating complaints and concerns about the programme, and were evasive in their reporting to the media and covered up what they knew from their internal investigation.
The aides really speak quite badly about.
Oh, well, the way that Meghan is spoken about by the people that have had to deal with her is quite frightening. Yeah. I mean, they're
pleased she's gone.
Yeah,
she's not.
When you say aides, you mean
aides to William and Kate and other members of the royal family? They're pleased.
And I'm gonna replay it again so you guys could hear it completely.
Wouldn't you release it? The suggestion also is that those staff members who did go and provide evidence about Meghan's behaviour may get blowback. The people who are sort of crazed supporters of Meghan.
What is it we've learned, okay, especially on one of the videos that I recorded yesterday. We know that Prince Charles, okay, expect people who worked for him to lie.
Prince Charles expected his butler to keep visits to Camilla a secret from the princess.
Paul just turned around to him and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you? Paul just turned around to him and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am. And went into this histrionics about being the King of England, the future King of England, the Prince of Wales, and you will lie, Prince of Wales, and you will lie, stamping his feet, and then threw this book in Paul's direction.
Okay, so unless, the only thing I would say, unless now that they got their story straight, whoever was working with Meghan or whatever, they said, this is my humble opinion here, okay, they got their story straight, they tell everybody this is the story, this is the plan, okay, if this happened or Meghan does that, call to court or whatever, this is the story.
And you will lie, stamping his feet, and then threw this book in Paul's direction.
Okay, so they got their story straight and then they create that narrative. This is what they're gonna go about. So now they didn't even, in my humble opinion, they didn't even contact Meghan to refute what the people who work for her have said. So let's find out. Let's find out. Unless there is something that they did to Meghan and then Meghan have email about that. I'm thinking of something, but I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's true or not.
Because I also know why someone had to leave, and it was for gross misconduct.
Okay, so they're trying to use that against her to scare her off. But again, she didn't do anything. Why does she have to scare off?
Meghan and Harry are very vicious. They're nasty, foul people, and they come after you if you say anything negative about either of them. So I think there was a fear that some staff members may have got blowback had this report became public. Now, also bear in mind, we know Meghan's very litigious. So if she has seen this report and she says, but there is nothing negative in any report, she'd be going after that newspaper. So watch and see if indeed she does.
Well, look at, they already preemptive their BS. They're preemptive. Oh my God, these people are crazy. Thank God they left. Thank God they left. These people are crazy. All right. Okay, it's done. Let me play it over.
Take two.
Claim that rocked the royals, but it has now been revealed that Buckingham Palace did investigate what actually happened to Harry and Meghan.
Yeah, so there was an official inquiry that was undertaken, funded by the Queen herself. Now, what is interesting is not so much the story, but as always with me, it's about the story behind the story.
Whatever.
So what came out yesterday in the Sunday Times newspaper, very reputable newspaper, clearly the info was leaked to them. The story came out that the results of this inquiry...
Okay, that's the thing again. Leaking information to the press, okay? Who's leaking those information? If this is something they don't want to make public, why are they leaking information?
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Why? And who is leaking that to them? Alright, so they want to control the narrative. Okay, they want to control the narrative.
Into Meghan's bullying of staff members at the palace doesn't paint a very pretty picture of her. But
whatever.
We're never going to see it. It's never going to be made public for a variety of reasons. Now, that is why I think this is an interesting story. Is this almost like sending a warning shot to these two, saying, we've got some info in our bottom drawer here that is not very pretty. Maybe we all should have a bit of a truce here. I think that's how it reads to me. Otherwise, why wouldn't you release it? The suggestion also is that those staff members who did go and provide evidence about Meghan's behaviour...
This is very serious indeed. But one other thing that I've learned is that whilst this bullying claim was submitted by their then chief communications officer, the head of comms at Kensington Palace, the staff involved didn't know that it had been submitted, and when they found out, they asked for it to be rescinded. So
may get blowback. The people who are sort of crazed supporters of Meghan and Harry are very vicious. They're nasty, foul people.
Oh, they're talking about
Sussex squad. Sussex squad.
We're just responding to your BS. We're just responding to all of your BS. That's all. Okay? You say, look at you telling us we are nasty people. So what all of the stuff you guys for years been talking about Meghan? For years. You had... This is the same thing they did to Princess Diana. Okay? They have... The palace have their people to smear her name left and right. This is why, you know, you guys been continue with your... How do you call this? With your narrative, because you never had a blowback. Nobody was able to refute your BS. Okay, there was no recourse. Nobody had to respond to your BS. So you continue the same nonsense. Look at how you're covering all your bases. You know that Meghan is gonna go to the press, is gonna do this, is this gonna call to court, and all of that. But if you guys are lying, she has to protect herself. So if you guys did the investigation, why are you not releasing it? I hope Meghan pushed them to release it because it's about her. Look at you guys coming out, some nasty stuff about her, but nobody's gonna see it, nobody's gonna hear about it, but yet you're coming out, okay? Coming out saying it's very nasty. So release it. Release it. Oh my God, these people...
And they come after you if you say anything negative about either of them. So I think there was a fear that some staff members may have got blowback had this report became public. Now also, bear in mind, we know Meghan's very litigious. So if she has seen this report and she says, but there is nothing negative in it.
I hope Meghan asks her lawyers to ask for that report. I hope. And then carry it on. Carry it on. You said this about me. Let's take it to court and have it a professional to see it. Let people hear it. If this is bullying, sending your email at 5 a.m. is bullying. What kind of work are you supposed to do? Okay, sending an email 5 a.m. doesn't mean that you have to respond to it right away. You could wait until you get to the office and respond to it. Okay, if they tell you to do something because she's your superior, you're supposed to do what she's asked you to do because you're being paid to do. To help her.
Any report, she'd be going after that newspaper. So
of course.
Watch and see if indeed she does.
Of course, I will do the same thing. This is the way they're doing their things. Oh, there's my comment here. Let's see here. Okay. Also, Mr. Peter Ford, just because you can speak English doesn't make you a guru expert, a guru of lies and innuendo. That's why I will call you out and your lies. Exactly. This is the thing that the squad are saying. Okay, you saying stupid things, we call you out. We call you out. Okay, there's me here. Well, that might be the nail on the coffin for the royal family. This is a preemptive move for Harry's book. Look how this guy already claimed how Meghan would be going to the newspaper. When was Meghan ever rushed to the papers? Okay, the whole interview was because the British media and royal rats, constant BS of her, same tactic. Alright, and I continue here. We've already know the royal family expect people to lie for them. 3 things. 1, either the royal family have their people ready to lie for them. Okay, that's the same thing that I was saying. 2, they are pissed that they can't control Harry anymore. 3, the entire Hollywood will be very upset and will turn on them for their constant BS. Now, we understand what Princess Diana had to deal with. Alright, one person like it. How does a showbiz guru get the latest from British press? His implication is that the royal family has something on Meghan and are using it to keep her in line. That's what I think too. Does adding blackmail to the royal family long list on iniquities make them look good? Royal family lie. Alright, let's see here. Garbage. There's that. Royal family lie, abolish the monarchy. They're just straight up lying to us. Okay, what did he say about the people that support Meghan? I cannot believe this. I feel insulted. Don't be insulted by a hack. Mr. Hemford is a special kind of a joke. He just wants to say things without pushback. That's the thing. This is the thing. They don't want any pushback. This is their preemptive thing. Oh, if the people talk, they're gonna have pushback from. But if you're saying lies, what do you expect? What do you expect? This is the thing Princess Diana did not have. The backup, people who will know the truth to back her up. She was dealing with these monsters by herself. We have to pray. Hopefully she's resting in peace. Okay? And helping her son wherever she can. Because these people are freaking monsters. They send their mouthpieces to say BS, okay, while they stay behind. And one of the videos that I recorded yesterday, where they said, yeah, Charles expected people to lie for him.
Prince Charles expected his butler to keep visits to Camilla a secret from the princess.
Paul just turned around to him and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am. And went into this histrionics about being the King of England, the future King of England, the Prince of Wales, and you will lie, stamping his feet, and then through this book.
And this is what we're seeing here, without any pushback. That's the thing here. Okay, you guys are absolutely awful. You darks lie and threaten anyone who doesn't adore the liars. You spread lies without proof. Okay, who is this person talking to? Okay, no, that's what the hack is doing. And his boss is William and the rest of the royal rats, by the way. Why is it that they can trash Meghan? That's the thing here. But when Meghan stand up for herself, she's a troublemaker. Exactly. No, that's not... No, that's what you do. You still attack Jason for doing the right thing. What? Who? Is she talking about Jason Knauf, who released her private email to the date? Was it mail on Sunday? Are you telling me that this is of the right thing? And then the court. Well, I don't even need to dispute this because the court saw there was nothing. Meghan didn't do anything. What? Meghan is the troublemaker. She lied from day on. Well, the court would have seen it. The court would have seen it. Why did she win her copyright case? Okay, so this needs to be black because I don't want to see this nonsense on my timeline. Okay, let's see here. Not what the judge who saw Jason's email thought. Exactly. That's the thing here. Okay, interesting. They have something. They have a narrative. These people, they have a narrative going on. They're sticking to it. Each time they try to redirect people to that specific thing, it just falls flat. It just falls flat. They have an objective, but they're not gonna get to it. Interesting. They are projecting. There it is. I said the same thing. They are projecting. They are attacking people who call them out on their lies. There it is. They want to attack without a pushback consequences. What they fail to realize is that we have receipt. LOL. Royal Family Live. Okay, my God, what is wrong with these people? That's what I was saying. The Royal Family and the British media has never projected Harry and Meghan. If this report was negative toward them, it would have been released immediately. The lies, the lies. Okay, that's here. Be sure to Sussex blacklist. Look at this. I just blocked one of them up there. That's the first thing I did when I read Sussex Squad decree. Hack, so right there. Alright, party time. Yes, when this thing come out, that's when you read those comments, you're like, this is the perfect time to block. I just did this one right there. The fear of the Sussex Squad. This man does my head in. He is not serious. Yeah, I don't think he's serious on this end. This news shows me the continuing bullying against Meghan. Okay, I would love to see their reaction change on a dime if and when Harry and Meghan request that report to be made public. Thank you. Thank you. I would love to see that to make public, because you telling the world, the entire world, that she is bullied. So show your proof how she is bullied. I hope Harry and Meghan make sure ask for it to be made public. This tweet is from account You're Black. There it is. They're coming full force to show it to come out. Okay, they don't want to reveal names to the public. They do that when they leak stories, don't they? We still don't know who royal sources are, so they should stop with the excuses and release the report the same way they announced to the world. Look at this. I didn't even see this comment. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, you tell the world she's a bully, where you have so many people who never really go on social media to back Meghan up. I read some of those tweets from one of those videos a couple days ago. Okay, you have people who work with her. You have Patrick, her co-star from Suit. You have so many other people who saying how good of a person she is. Okay, when they need someone to cry on, she goes out of her way, Meghan that is, to make people feel good. And all of a sudden, that few seconds she's at the royal family, she is a bully. So you tell the world that. You need to tell the world how she is a bully, because everyone who crossed paths with her never seen a bully Meghan. Okay, they then use names, then so no excuses. All right, so let's see here. I read all of the comments. Oh my God, I didn't even get to some of the tweets that I had already, and I'm close to an hour. Okay, Russell Myers, real Lorraine friend, went on a record that he was aware of Meghan's mental health trauma in 2020, who from the royal family human resources leaked Meghan's medical matter to the media. Why were staff leaking sensitive matters to reporters who tormented and attacked Meghan? Royal family lie. Okay, let's read this one. Meghan Markle suffered anxiety attacks with royal exit, matter of life and death. A friend of Duchess of Sussex has spoken of her emotional need to step back from her senior role in the royal family in the weeks after Prince Harry and her made their bombshell announcement. Okay, that was, wow, there's the receipt here, 12 January 2020, since 2020, and then it was updated, okay, the same day. All right, let's see here. The courtiers at Buckingham Palace felt the need to remind Meghan not to feel emboldened just because she recently birthed the seventh in line to the throne, and they also wanted to lay the public groundwork for their long-term strategy of denying Archie and HRH. It's well known any item regarding the royals appearing in the Times is coming directly from a source at Buck House. And since Archie's birth, the courtiers have turned more and more to that most vulnerable of British publication to smear his mother whenever they see fit. Wow, I'm telling you, the squad have receipts. This is the pushback that the Sussex squad are doing. Okay, you see those BS keep on coming out left and right, and then they want to just go ahead with no pushback. Okay, feed the world BS about Meghan, and then there's no pushback whatsoever. Okay, Meghan Markle suffered anxiety attack with royal exit matter. Okay, that's the same thing that I just read. Wow. Wherever they see fit, they could smear her name wherever they want. And this is the thing here, when I read here, okay, denying Archie and HRH. These are the invisible things that they hold so dear to them, and they expect people to crawl back for this kind of thing. Things that's not life and death. It doesn't mean survival. Okay, HRH. Who cares? There they are. They left the royal family without any HRH whatever. Okay, they don't even use it. All right, because that was the thing as they were leaving. They don't use the HRH. All right, they're surviving. Okay, this is the thing. These HRH, Her Royal Highness or His Royal Highness, they don't need that to survive. As long, thank God, God give them health. Okay, put a roof over their head. Okay, give them shelter, and then they have their 2 hands, 2 feet, and their health to work for what they need. Okay, need, not want, need. Okay, there's that. Let's see some of the comment. Oh my God. Okay, it's not that much. Okay, let's read. They leak about her mental health issue as soon as she married Anne. They were gaslighting her in 2019 with her dad. Yeah, it's the same thing with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard. If you heard all those audios, how this woman is trying to gaslight Johnny Depp to really do something. And thank God, Johnny Depp had the composure to not do anything about it. Because it seems like she was looking for an excuse to say this is the thing that he did to me. Even if it was just one time, to make it seem like it's forever. Okay, but thank God Johnny Depp had the composure to not do a damn thing. Okay, all right. Meghan Markle is not adjusting well to life as a royal. Quote, she has been in tears. Okay, July 28, 2018. There they are. They start their smearing campaign. All right. Oh my God. Let's see. A top secret psychologist profile has revealed miserable mom to be Meghan Markle. Wow. Miserable mom. Wow, that was March 11, 2019. It's right at the bottom. Where is that? Is it National Enquirer? Yeah. This is in the US. Oh my God. This is the same group of the tabloid media, gossip magazine that were doing the stuff with, you know, if you know about the Trump thing. Yeah, the same group. Okay, let's read. Okay, a top secret psychologist profile has revealed miserable mom to be. There it is. They tried to smear her in the US as well. Miserable mom to be. Meghan Markle is a ticking time bomb who could explode at any moment, according to royal insiders. Wow. The National Enquirer has learned Buckingham Palace officials are concerned about the 37-year-old Duchess of Sussex tears, tantrums, oh my God, and mood swing as she feud with sister-in-law. Wow. Kate Middleton and her father leaks intimate detail of her private letter to him. So we know how this is. We know who was sanctioning this.
Have been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Knauf, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point, and unless, I mean, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate, and clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
Okay, the palace is watching Meghan's every move. Dish, that wasn't quote by the way, dish a royal source. Quote, she'll need all the physical and emotional strength she can muster to survive it all. Powerful machinery. This is not of this is true right there, because the machine that Harry had said, the media is a powerful force.
But the media is a powerful force.
This is the machine that Harry was talking about. They launched on her. I can't believe these people. Oh my God, Princess Diana. Now I understand what you were going through. Okay, even though I had a small hint, but this is ridiculous. Okay, royal fixers won't hesitate to use the alleged profile to destroy Meghan. That's not a lie here. There it is. They're saying it in black and white here. Whose first marriage to producer Trevor Englison blew up if she ever tries to divorce Prince Harry and gain custody of their children, said an insider. So this is probably why they removed her name from Archie's birth certificate. This is that. Okay? Quote, Meghan should know she's facing a formidable army. That's for sure. And if she puts up opposition to the palace's plan, oh my God, they really sang it out there. That was the plan. They were hoping for her to divorce Harry. That was the thing. But they didn't know Harry was gonna go with her. Harry was going with her. She can expect it to be used against her, the insider said. According to Royal Mole, the analysis indicates Meghan's personality could lead her to 1. Fight for custody and smuggle her child out of Britain. Wow, that was the plan they were trying to do. Okay, that was again March 11, 2019. Oh my God, that was the plan. They're writing it right there. See, in the US, we think this is gossip. We don't take these national inquiries seriously. Okay, I read them when I'm standing online at the grocery store. Okay, at the supermarket. That's when I read them and then put them right back as I leave. Okay. Fight for custody and smuggle her child out of Britain. Pursue unsuitable romances with older men as she searches for a father figure. What in the name? Searching for father figure? What? So this is what they use the father for. Meghan's dad, Thomas Markle. This is what they use him for.
Right. So that may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course, the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American Media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
So I'm editing this video after I came from vacation. And while I was on vacation, I was reading Finding Freedom. And one part of Finding Freedom, and I took my phone to record my thought, is that when the Queen had given Harry the okay to get married, and one thing that came to mind while I was reading that section was that because it takes about a year for, I guess, to make it, I forgot how it went in the book, to make it official, where the Queen or something, they have to write it. I recorded somewhere in my phone. When I get to it, I'll share that with you. Is that the year prior, the Queen, I guess privately, the Queen okayed Harry to marry Meghan, but to make it official, it takes a year. So I think during that 1 year period, this is why all of this nonsense were going on. So get the father involved to mess up the wedding before the Queen makes it official. All right, so that's one thing that came to mind while I'm editing this. Wow. To smear her and then to look for a father figure. But Meghan is not like that. Okay, lash out publicly over sacrifices she made for Harry and the royal family. This is all the thing that they were hoping for. But Harry pack up and go with her. Okay, slip into drug dependency. This is all the thing they were trying to put her into.
There's people pushing and there are people pulling, all in the same direction.
Deep in despair, isolated and alone in Kensington Palace, Diana still continued to play out the royal fairy tale. Diana was also ill with a severe eating disorder. Bad as that was, Diana said the royal family added insult to injury by blaming her troubles with Charles on the bulimia and not the other way around.
And they all blamed the failure of the marriage on the bulimia, and that's taken some time to get them to think differently. I said I was rejected, I didn't think I was good enough for this family, so I took it out on myself. I said I could have gone to alcohol, which would have been obvious. I could have been anorexic, which would have been more obvious. I decided to do a more discreet thing, which ultimately wasn't discreet, but I chose to hurt myself instead of hurting all of you.
To numb her pain, quote, it will be a disaster to even consider one of those scenarios becoming a reality. The one scenario they didn't realize is Harry was gonna go with her and living their best lives. Oh my God. A source close to the royal said the concern raised by the evaluation don't surprise Dr. Judy Koriensky, an international known clinical psychologist who claimed that Meghan's alleged instability could be related to her pregnancy and pressures of skyrocketing from a B-list celeb to royal superstar. What in the name? This is where they were calling her the B-list actress. And I did a video. For those who are new, I have a video where I call she's not an A-list actress. The title is a bit deceptive, but when you listen to the video, you'll see why. Okay? Quote, pregnancy alter mood. Dr. Kozinski said, quote, Meghan's hormones are totally out of sync. My God, which make her act wacky. My God, this is the thing they did to Princess Diana. This is the thing they did to Princess Diana, and this is why Meghan was thinking of suicide. This is why. Wow. Thank God. Thank God. I think Princess Diana came through and said, talk to Harry about this. And then they left together to that party, whatever get together that they had to do.
Meghan was struggling. I think people have seen the photograph of us, squeezing each other's hands as we walked into the Royal Albert Hall in London for a charity event. She was 6 months pregnant at the time. What perhaps people don't understand is earlier that evening, Meghan decided to share with me the suicidal thoughts and the practicalities of how she was going to end her life. The scariest thing for her was her clarity of thought. She hadn't lost it. She wasn't crazy. She wasn't self-medicating, be it through pills or through alcohol. She was absolutely sober. She was completely sane. Yet in the quiet of night, these thoughts woke her up. The thing that stopped her from seeing it through was how unfair it would be on me. After everything that had happened to my mum, and to now be put in a position of losing another woman in my life, with a baby inside of her, our baby, I'm somewhat ashamed of the way that I dealt with it.
Princess Diana is really looking out for that family. Really, and some of our prayers. The momentous shift in social status could have, quote, create havoc, and quote, in her head, added Dr. Kozinski. I don't think Meghan took those things so dearly to her. Being an A-list, I think she was content with the little job gigs and stuff, especially the suit, who was very well taken. I think she was satisfied with it. I have videos where she's saying she's very happy that the network, wants to show the show again because it was very popular.
Would I not do it? I mean, we're about to start filming season 4, and so I think, we're just so grateful that people have responded so well to the show that if we're lucky enough to have 5, 6, 7 seasons, that these friendships that you see us develop on camera are really a reflection of how well we all get along off camera.
So she was satisfied with that, and that gave her enough time to do the charitable work that she was doing on the side. So I don't think what they were thinking that Meghan was hungry for popularity and all of that. She even told them she doesn't mind being in the background.
I think that knowing that I've just been here for 3 months, right? And in that amount of time, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
Okay, to get to know things much better, to maximize her work and all of that. So Meghan was satisfied with everything that she was able to get. But these people went beyond, because the royal family always wants spotlight, as if spotlight don't bring out the imperfection in them as well. I don't know why people would want spotlight all the time when you're doing unethical behavior kind of thing. Harry and Meghan only want the spotlight when they do their work, and that's it, because spotlight is not that good. Okay, spotlight is not that good to have 24/7. Because when you have spotlight 24/7, because as a human, you will never be perfect. No matter who you are, you will never be perfect. So when you are at your worst moment or whatever you might be, because you are a human being, the spotlight is gonna catch that. So this is why Harry doesn't want spotlight 24/7. He only wants spotlight when he does the work. This is when people need to know things. This is the thing the royal family don't get. So they thought Meghan wanted the spotlight. This is the nonsense that they had in their head. And Meghan showed them and said, I don't need you guys. Okay, and pack up and pick up her child and her prince and left. And then they come back at their own term.
Yes, it's me. And you guys are angry about it. Oh my God, I make y'all feel that. Well, this will not take long. Well, I just wanted to pop up here and show y'all how I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm looking great. I'm feeling great, you know. I'm over here very booked and busy while you bitches over here are still looking raggedy and not doing shit. Wow. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know I'm not going anywhere. So talk your shit, you shitholes. You can't defeat a bad bitch. You just cannot do that. I rise above that. Ew. So I just want to say, hey, and that I'm here to stay, and you're going to be mad every day. Success.
My goodness, and I'm thinking of them walking down the aisle during the Jubilee. A fellow of the American Psychological Association who has not treated the Duchess, who, this is where they cover their base. Alright, it continues, but I don't have the screenshot. This was a good one. I wasn't even gonna read it, but this was a good one. Wow. Let's see here. This is criminal. Thus, they knew she was heavily pregnant and press harassment was affecting her. Instead of them helping her, they were leaking medical matters to their media friend so that they can escalate the attack. Harry saved Meghan's life by taking her away from the UK. I'm laughing because there's something my youngest son said to me. A couple of years ago, we went camping, and then there's a spot that he was standing fishing, and I did not like that the bush area that he was standing on, and I told him to move away because what I was thinking actually happened after he moved away. When I'm in the woods and camping and stuff like that, you have all sort of animals everywhere, and I was thinking of snakes. He didn't even want to move out of the spot. I asked him to move away, and I was fighting with him. And when he finally moved away, and then I saw a snake crawling away, and I took my camera to record it. And then my son now, who is much older now, and he brought it up this past Saturday, and we were joking in the car, and he said, you see, Mom, when you saw the snake, would you have saved me? Because the minute you saw the snake, you just pull up the camera and record it. That's what I was laughing about. Not what I was reading, but as I was reading it, I was thinking of what my son told me. Alright? So this tweet was saying that instead of helping Meghan, they're feeding stuff to the tabloid. So Harry, who grew up in the background, he knows how they work. This is why he knows the media is a powerful force. He told us, he gave us a warning about it, because he knows how they work. Because his family have used it to their advantage. Now they're trying to use it against him. And this is why he doesn't even try to be on social media, because he knows what his family could do. So they're sending their mouthpiece to do their work for them. And then this is why the other video was saying, they know the Sussex squad. Did he say Sussex squad? Or there will be pushback if those people who work for the royal family come out and say they're lying. But the thing is that we have the truth from outside. Okay, let's see here. Meghan versus Kate tension. Palace staff mocked Meghan Markle as Harry's showgirl and Duchess different. Bombshell new book. Okay, so many vicious nicknames for Meghan, so little time according to the new book. Wow. Okay, staff working at Kensington Palace have a very harsh nickname for Meghan Markle. And not only that, I have videos okay, I share with you, I don't think they're out yet, is that those royal rats who said how those people who work with Meghan were calling her names, these kind of things.
The aides really speak quite badly about.
Oh, well, the way that Meghan is spoken about by the people that have had to deal with her is quite frightening.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
pleased she's gone.
Yeah, she's not.
When you say aides, you mean
aides to William and Kate and other members of the royal family. They're pleased.
So we have videos of that who now they're coming out and saying their things. Okay, Royal Gumbo, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's staff make catty comments about their relationship and give it 5 years, report claim. With our prayers, we're gonna make sure it lasts forever until God says so. Okay, Meghan Markle and Buckingham Palace staff had a clash of culture because they didn't approve of her celebrity past and lack of respect for hierarchy, claims royal expert. This is true. Now that we've heard other people saying on national television, yeah, okay, that was back in 2020. Okay. Palace snub Meghan Markle nickname the degree wife. Okay, that's a badge of honor, degree wife, because none of the other ones have that level of education. Okay, Meghan could outsmart the entire royal family in one, even though after they've been in that position throughout their lives, they still don't know how to run that institution. Okay, but all they know how to do is do bad unethical behavior. All right. We could look at some of the things like Prince Andrews and all of that. Okay, degree wife by senior royal who claim her marriage will only last 3 years. Oh, thank God, thank God. Palatial move. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry get lavish offices at Buckingham Palace, annoying royal staff. How could this annoy them? This is the thing. They don't expect Meghan to have good stuff. That's the thing here. You freaking working for them. How the hell this bothers you? Okay, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry get lavish offices at Buckingham Palace, annoying royal staff. How is that supposed to annoy someone who worked for you? No wonder why they were annoyed by how many bathrooms Meghan has in her new Montecito home and all of that. They didn't expect her to have good stuff. Only them. Oh my God, these people, they are full baggage for God. The rooms are currently unused and can be booked by anyone at the palace. A palace source said, quote, there are a lot of people trying to cause trouble for the Duke and Duchess as a result of this move. Quote, but the fact are, they were offered these rooms by the masters of the household because they are currently, okay, there's more. They are currently what? It did not continue. Okay. Let's see here. I emphasize this section again. He is still working under the Cambridges as I type this. Okay, so I'm assuming Jason Knauf. Let's see. Lacey Gossip, latest article on Meghan. The job of the Jason Knaufs at the palaces is to avoid a tampon gate and not actively encourage this kind of invasion that compromises the reputation of the British royal family. And yet, here we have a former royal aide and currently very close associate of Prince William and Kate cooperating with a tabloid. Not to mention, that's the thing. This is true. Why? Because due to court documents, we have Jason was working for Harry and Meghan, who was willing to work against Meghan. This is true.
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
Okay, not to mention Charles and Camilla constantly giving the Mail content in the form of exclusive columns and essays. Is anyone else wondering what the Mail might possibly have on the non-Sussex members of the British royal family? Alright, so this, I cover this a lot. Okay, we have videos where how could Jason be working with Mail on Sunday regarding the copyright case? Okay, all thing leads to the Cambridges. Only the Cambridges who have allowed Jason Knauf to work against the Sussexes. Okay, specifically Meghan. Alright, so this I know for a fact because I cover that a lot. Okay, with the text messages and all of that. You know, like I said, I think at the beginning, Jason was doing his job, advising Meghan the right way based on the text messages. Okay, Jason was doing the right thing. And I think where Jason went haywire, I think is after maybe the Cambridges were asking him, because he works under them, okay, were asking him gossip about the brother. And then he said to William, oh, Meghan is writing an email or message, or not email, a letter to the father, and this and that, and this is what I told her, and all of that. And this is where the Cambridges use that to make Jason go haywire, okay, to use that against Meghan. And I truly believe Jason was really doing the job that he was asked to do and work and giving Meghan the right information. And it's after the Cambridges are aware of what Meghan was trying to do. Remember, all these were going in the background against Meghan. Meghan did not know that they were pushing the father to go national television to do all this nonsense. Okay? They were working against Meghan throughout. Okay, they did not want Meghan to go ahead with that marriage, and I think it's only the Queen when once Harry asked the Queen the okay to marry Meghan, I think the Queen gave Harry the blessing, and this is why another reason why I think Harry respect the Queen, because she gave him the okay, and I truly believe the Queen truly likes Meghan. Forget about those other things, okay? I'm thinking of that little video that I put out. Okay, I don't F with you, you know, you little ass, whatever, I don't mess with you, this kind of thing. I truly believe that sincerity between the Queen and Harry and an attachment to Meghan is truly there. But it's the brother, all the backstabbing that was going behind Meghan's back, and they were upset that the Queen, okay, they were upset that the Queen okay for the wedding to go ahead. So instead, what they were doing, the Queen is not involved in this. The brother, okay, is going behind Harry's back and Meghan, trying to do stuff to prevent from the wedding to go ahead, to scare Meghan from going further. And this is where I said I think also the foundation between Harry and Meghan was set in stone, or whatever it was will never be broken. That was when they were dating. Nobody knew they were seeing each other, so they understand each other at a level that nobody, not me, even though I say my BS many times, okay, nobody will ever know, will never interfere, will never shatter, because during their courtship they sealed that deal. I truly believe that nobody knew. They were at their own term. They hang out at their own term. Nobody was interfering at their conversation or anything. The friends that they had knew they were dating. Nobody said a damn thing. Okay, so they had that foundation set. It was set. So this is why once the brother is aware that Harry was dating Meghan, and they know that the marriage was going further, this is when they were trying to break that seal. And Harry and Meghan already know. Even during their engagement interview, where Harry and Meghan said they know they have, what did he say?
I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well. Is obviously a huge relief to me, because she'll be able to deal with everything else that comes with it. But no, you know, we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and
they know they are a good team. They know they are this kind of thing. I'll put the clip. Oh my, I forgot how he said it. So they know that nobody can ever break that. And look at them. And then once they left, after they were driving them nuts. And this is why Harry was more than happy to leave. Why? Because when they were dating, the image, the lifestyle that Meghan was living, the quiet lifestyle, not the limelight that everybody think Meghan was living in and whatever, that quiet life, the friend, you know, have little parties together, you know, do their barbecue. And now I'm adding my own BS into that. Okay? Harry saw it. He liked that. And then he was able to be himself. The perfect example of this, which is a picture I did not share with you because it seems like it was a bit private. I think it was before they went to the Jubilee, and I think they were doing that. This is my insert and that image that I saw. It was a little get together they were doing for Lily. I think that's what it was. A little party for Lily before they leave, because Lily's birthday was gonna turn the actual date was gonna be in the UK, during the Jubilee. So I think they did a little get together with the family, friends, to come and do a small little celebration for Lily. So I think Lily had 2 birthday parties, all right, for her first birthday. One in the US, that was before her first birthday, with close friend and family, faces that Lily is accustomed to, and one in the UK, and that's that one we saw the picture that Meghan released. But the picture that I'm talking about, that Harry had the idea before the lifestyle that Meghan was doing, is that picture. They were in the backyard. Meghan was barefooted. Harry was barefooted. I saw the back of the head of Archie from far away, and I guess the nanny, or could have been the friend, was just talking to Archie, and with his little white shirt, and he was sipping onto something. Could have been, Capri Sun or something like that. This is the lifestyle was Harry saw, and this is why he was more than happy to leave, because this is the kind of low down key get together that Meghan probably used to have when Harry was dating Meghan. So this is why Harry was more than happy to pack up and go. All right, he was trusting on Meghan to whatever, putting his faith on living with Meghan. This is this. All right, I think I went off a little bit, but this is why all the campaign, the bed mouthing on the tabloid, trying to drive her crazy, bring the father, bring the sister, bring the brother, all of this trying to stop the wedding. This is why they were not able to break it, because before, and I think there was a promise. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I truly believe that when they were dating, there was a promise that was done. They both understand each other, so none of the nonsense that they were saying matters to them, because they already sealed it. All right, let's see here. Tampon Gate related to the Charles and Camilla scandal. Tampon Gate, aka Camilla Gate, was a scandal that unfolded in 1993 when the transcript of a phone call between Prince Charles and his then mistress, Camilla Parker Bowles, was published in the press. Camilla laughing, "What are you going to turn into? A pair of knickers?" Both laugh. All right, I shared that with you when I came across the transcript. While we wait for the legitimate legal expert to decide on whether or not the case will go trial, though, and remember, the Mail is appealing the summary judgment in favor of Meghan, bypassing the need for full trial. Let's focus on Jason Knauf and how he appears to be helping the Mail on Sunday and all of its foolery in a case about whether or not they should have published a private letter written by a member of the royal family. Does that seem above board for a royal aide? Future futures, okay? And the fact that he's still working for Prince William and Kate while assisting a tabloid in their takedown of his brother's wife. Like, no matter what you're feeling on Meghan, this is effed up. None, okay? Let's see, let's not forget Jason Knauf with the Cambridges in November 2021. He was helping the Daily Fail with their appeal behind her back, despite her winning in February. All right, there's more. Oh my God, I didn't even touch the thing. I only focus on the 5 tweets that I added. Okay, I'm 1 hour, so I'm gonna have to do another video. Okay, this sense of embattlement has been entrenched by William's decision to reach out to senior figures in the media as he prepares for kingship, and by the apparent decision of those same newspapers to side with the palace over Meghan and Harry by peddling most negative coverage of the duchesses. All right, so that's that. That was April 22, 2019. All right, let's read some of the comment. Okay, different language. Royal family live. Valentine Lowe apparently said the same thing. They got orders from William to do it. Yeah, yep, that's what it is. And he's still sticking to his thing. Someone must be putting nonsense in his head, and he thinks he's on the right. But anyway, let's do a prayer. I don't know what I'm gonna pray for. Prayer for what? Prayer for, let's do justice and let's do protection. protection. Okay, let me not be afraid to defend the weak because of the anger of the strong, not afraid to defend the poor because of anger of the rich. Show me where love and hope and faith are needed, and use me to bring them to those places. All right, let's pick an image. I felt like I read that already, but let's pick an image. Let's do this one. Okay, prayer for protection and defense. Okay, mighty Lord, enemies surround me, my thoughts haunt me. Wow, that's the thing I was saying when Meghan was thinking of suicide. Okay, let's hope she never get in that space ever again. Nobody should. Okay, desperation and fear press and form all sides. How much longer, Lord? Rise up, Almighty God. The hour has come. Defend me now. Protect me with your spirit. Cover me with your blood. Push back the accuser who tries to sell me. Wow. This is good. Lies and deceit. Before you, he is nothing. Strike down the evil one with your mighty hand. Teach me to defend myself through faith in your word. The battle and victory, O Lord, are yours always. Already won for me through your blood, for you alone are holy. You alone sit on the heavenly throne, King of kings, Lord Jesus Christ, all for your glory and your name. Amen. I think this was good. That said, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Or just watch the commercials. All right, I'm just reviewing. Okay, that's that. That's it. New subscribers, welcome, and hope you like this channel. That's it. Let me do a different one. I didn't touch none of the links that I was supposed to do, and I only share the added tweets. All right, let's do video number 2.